Greetings everyone, my name is Raziel and today we are looking at Sigismund. Sigismund is another one of those warlords whose history in this game is a bit of a roller coaster. On release, Sigismund was pretty bad and nobody played him. Then he got a pretty impactful change that basically gave him 3 attack for free. This then was changed to what is essentially Keto Neferis's current Savage ability, but that still was too strong for the time. And finally, he was significantly nerfed, which resulted in a warlord that was arguably the worst of his faction. Recently, however, Everguild decided to buff him again, at least rewarding him with a passive. For most people, however, this wasn't enough, and he remains pretty underplayed till this day. Regardless, today we are taking a look at a pretty fun deck I built around Sigismund, trying to maximize value from his ability to gain frontline and +1 attack to protect our board, which is now supported by his new passive. This is the list. First thing I want to mention is that this is probably not an optimal Imperial Fist deck. The main reason for this is because instead of focusing on lots of staple cards like Kestros or Perimetral Defenses, I wanted to do something different this time. Presenting Resolution Imperial Fists. The main strategy here is to set up a board of many resolution troops behind Sigismund's near-permanent frontline, alongside the newly added Command Vox. This troop makes all resolution abilities trigger one more time, which can turn troops like the Flamer Sergeant into literal repeated board clears if not taken care of, something that Sigismund is supposed to prevent. Additionally, the Command Vox doesn't just affect troops. It also enables Stalwart Defenders to trigger one more time as well. This leads to Sigismund becoming insanely bulky, which makes rushing him down even harder. And that is the entire strategy, and the reason we are using cards like Aethel Sigma Thanatar and Last Cannon Tarantula over the usual turret stuff. I even went as far as to not include a single card that has or puts in play a Relentless troop. This is obviously not optimal, since someone like Kestros would still provide noticeable value to a deck like this, and if you wanted to take this deck from a more thematic approach to a truly optimized build, you would likely go ahead and add him. Still, despite these minor deck building restrictions I imposed upon myself, this deck actually managed to put in a lot of work in my early season, and it is in all honesty such a refreshing way of playing Imperial Fists that I am somewhat in love with this deck at the moment. Anyways, enough of me glazing my own deck. As usual, if you want to read a deeper analysis, check out the deck page, join the Discord server, like and subscribe, and so on. You know the drill by now. Enjoy the games.
Whoa! 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 You're in my sights. Relocating.
I have slain horrors you would not dare to imagine. This is a great saga in the making.
Emperor's blood!
A good hunter uses the land against his prey. Whoa! 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 This was a mistake.
An unorthodox move. Interesting. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!